what a wonderful world.
Well, good morning on this beautiful morning here in Swanage. I just thought I'd do on my allotted exercise once a day regime. I just thought I'd have a walk out the back where we live, fortunately, and just do a little film for those of us that are all in splendid isolation. So we're looking across at Swanage Bay. We can hear, yep, there's the lambs, thank you very much, soaking up some of this beautiful sunshine. So there's lots going on in the news at the moment about all that's going on with this awful virus. They reckon that global warming has now been delayed by about 10 years. So that's got to be a good plus, isn't it? And also that the smog that is generally seen over China is lifting. And that's also got to be a good thing. Obviously with the lack of aeroplanes flying and trains and cars and all sorts of things, that's got to be a good thing, isn't it? And there has to be a lot of positivity. We need to keep that positivity at the moment. And it also makes the country pull together. And there's somebody said to me, whereas Brexit divided people, this awful virus has brought people and communities together, and ever so much more so than here in dear old Swanage, where there's a lady called Laura Rowan, who I spoke to on Purbeck Coast Radio the other day, has set up this volunteer scheme, and she's now got over 1,000 volunteers, which is amazing. And so for the vulnerable and the self-isolating, there is going to be people around that will be helping you with whatever you need. She's going to get the telephone numbers to the town council, and even though they're not open, they are on the end of a phone, and thank heavens, I think that sort of sing-a-thons. Oh, there's a lovely bumblebee, where are you? Ooh, buzzing around. And I think Gareth Malone is doing a chorus of singers that you can at one specific time, I think about 5:30 every day, and you can have a look online. That's just Google Gareth Malone and that will come up, and things like that. I also thought about maybe going on to the Ancestry channel and maybe exploring some of my ancestors. I don't know if that's good or bad, or whether they can find anybody. But it's all things, it's just thinking in a different way, isn't it? Thinking outside that box and putting our lives on a different track at the moment. Obviously making sure we keep as safe as possible. I'm hoping you can hear all the beautiful bird song. Now this is one of my favourite banks because, and I don't mean Lloyd's or NatWest, the Primrose Bank. And this year seems to be better than ever. And I think that's because they cleared a lot of bracken away, and so the primroses are able to thrive. There's a lady on the television of Asian descent, and I can't remember what channel she's on, but she's been doing a programme of walks up in Yorkshire, and it's absolutely lovely. She takes her camera with her, and that's what sort of gave me the idea for this, really. Because if you can't get out, helping you to see that when we come through all this, there's some sheep, which we will do, not unscathed, but hopefully stronger and more appreciative of what we have around us just taking time. I'm also going to be hopefully putting some music tracks to this as well, so it won't all be about me burbling on. Okay, so still continuing to walk out at the back where we live. And if you think about it, this area, stone mining, hundreds and hundreds of years, isn't it, that people have been. Yeah. And then you look back towards Corfe. This view hasn't changed for very long. Very long, for hundreds of years, I should say. When Corfe Castle was being blown up by Mr. Cromwell. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this bit of blog so far on my allotted exercise. Oh, look at that, lovely. Seeing lots of lovely birds flying. So if you enjoy it, let me know and I'll continue to do a little bit more. Look after yourselves and we will all get through this. Let's appreciate everything that we do have. This world needs a bit of a rest. Speaking of rest, I think I'm back home for my cot. Take care.